you doing?
Why are you knocking on my window?
I don't knock on your window.
Why are you here next to my car right now?
I didn't knock on your window. Could you just slam the door? I've been hearing everything.
I can do what I want in my apartment. I hear everything you say. You're disgusting.
Oh.
You understand me? Disgusting piece of shit. Piece of shit. Ugly. Disgusting. Evil. Gross. That's what the you are. You understand what I'm saying to you? Does it make sense? Is it clicking? You're gross.
Oh my God.
Okay? And if you're f***ing gross. And I'm gonna tell you one more time, gross. If you approach me again, disgusting, we're gonna have a f***ing problem. Bye.
I just want to know.
Bye.
She had to have done something.
What? Like, what did she say or do that he just...
I feel like it had to have been something really intense, you know, for him to say gross.
Multiple times.
You got
To call somebody gross multiple times.
You had to have said something gross.
Like, when I think of the word gross, I think of like vomit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He leaned in on her. Her hair made her look like a Muppet. That was some crazy.
Yeah, that was some odd.
I haven't seen that hair in like that's like decades
Honestly,
old.
it reminds me of my dad's mom.
Oh.
Like Evelyn.
Oh, that's a beautiful name.
Yeah, because you almost hit him. I watched you. I watched you. I was walking right beside him.
I did not hit him.
You almost
I
did.
did not hit him.
You came like almost 6 inches from his cart.
I did not.
I don't care. That is a walking lane. You are supposed to stop there. There's a stop sign right there.
Is that a Walmart?
Yeah, you're supposed to
Only at
stop.
Walmart.
Of course.
For him to come here.
Supposed to stop, ma'am.
Right, you dumb.
Oh.
All you gotta do.
Ooh. I mean.
Look, I'm not gonna side with the Karen here, but it doesn't matter. She didn't hit him. Doesn't matter how close. She didn't hit him.
That's true. I mean, I feel like this reaction comes from when you hit someone. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know though. Like, I think at the end of the day, if you're in the wrong, you could just don't argue it. Like, there's a stop sign. You almost hit the person. Yeah, just be like, I didn't see you there. Why are you arguing that you almost ran somebody over?
We're so Canadian.
No, but it's just like common sense. You're just like,
I just apologize.
It's like, just don't be an So
Would you
like,
apologize as a Canadian?
I mean, if I was trying to kill the person in the first place, probably not. There's probably a reason for it.
This is some.
And I got you on video that you're destroying my car.
Dude, are you out of your mind?
Thank you.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh.
Get the out of this neighborhood.
Yep. Cool, lady.
Oh.
I'm calling. Don't worry.
What is she doing?
Like in a situation like that.
Could have told us. Hi, I'm at one.
That's terrifying. She's go. Ah!
With the hammers?
Yeah. Oh my God, look at her.
That's why you need a gun.
My neighbor has two puppy dogs in the goddamn house, and she's attaching the car.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that's
Look,
terrifying. If some
I'm just
lady
saying,
comes at me with
all
that.
I'm saying is, you see that and you pull out a gun. Who's gonna have the advantage?
The gun.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't promote violence.
I don't promote violence either, but all I'm saying, guys, is like,
This is terrifying.
This
if
is-
some
again,
woman
guys.
comes at me swinging with two hammers.
the whole gun thing was a joke. I live in Canada. I've never even I've held a gun before. That's irrelevant though, guys.
Making yourself look crazy right now.
Karen's better not try me.
You're asking me.
You don't want my dog to bark. And then you ask me, do I live here? Why are you asking me that?
Oh, she's so far away.
Yeah, I was like, where are we looking here?
I'm like, why
What
is
are
she
you
talking
talking
so
about?
far away?
If I don't live here, park near my house.
I can't hear her.
So you're gonna tell me other
I
dogs
can.
don't bark here?
No, I can't hear.
Oh, okay. So you own the street. I can park wherever I want to. It's the shade here. Yes, I can. Who says I can't?
What?
Oh.
So she's saying if her dog barks, she can't park
She
somewhere?
can't park
it's
there.
Okay, all right. Well, if you go inside, he'll stop barking. How about that? Okay, well, you don't need to stop barking.
I love this lady.
Maybe is the dog in the car
Okay.
barking at her, maybe?
Thank you. You got
This is just
anything
the
else?
Karen. Karen being
Just
the Karen.
complaining about everything.
Karens make no, like, there's no logic behind a Karen.
I just find humans don't have logic.
Facts.
Like, my neighbor always parks behind my car, like, in front of his house, and I always think I'm gonna hit it, and I don't. And then the one time my mom parked behind our neighbor's car, he hit the car. Straight up, like, accidentally. But now he still parks behind our driveway, and I'm like,
No logic.
what?
Because you don't belong
So-
in this development.
Okay.
You don't belong in this what?
Development, the
I'm not calling
neighborhood.
you.
I live here.
I
Where
hate
do you
that.
live?
Why would we tell you any of this?
Where do you live?
You don't have to tell them where you live.
Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna call the gate and have you all arrested.
The gate? Oh, they in some fancy neighborhood.
We're backing up for you.
And
you say you're gonna hit us together? You have a problem? Because I can get my grandfather. You're gonna hit us with the car?
Bring him out right now. Bring him out right now.
Yo, this is some crazy stuff.
This is just like ignorance. This is just disgusting.
Like, what is going? Who cares?
I don't condone violence, but I want someone to just
but
slap
you're
this guy
coming
across
out
the face.
15-year-olds.
Not even punch him. Just give
I
him
mean,
a
he
slap.
did threaten to hit them with his car.
Just give him a slap. Give him a good old.
Why are you in front of my car?
Why are you trying to run me over?
Well, I'm in the middle of the street.
Get out of the way. Back
Why
up.
are
all
you
the
in
way.
the middle of
Back up.
What?
Okay, now it's assault. Now I'm calling the cops.
Assault?
They're on their way.
What's the assault?
I am.
Why are you in front of
Again, like this is just
my car?
classic entitlement. Like why? It's a goddamn street.
I feel
Why
like
are
he's
you in front of
bored.
my
You
car?
gotta be
Sidewalk.
bored, man.
Use the
It's
sidewalk.
a free
If I drive my car on the sidewalk,
Okay,
that's illegal.
exactly.
So why can this person
And
just
it's
walk in
free
the street?
public, so why
Explain it to
can
me.
I
Get
park
out of
right
my
here?
house.
Get out of my house.
Get away. You're blocking my mailbox. Get the
See your
where
mailbox.
you want.
Y'all see his mailbox?
Get out of my house. Sir, we are literally in the middle of a street.
That's the best when someone's like, move, and you're like, you're in front of me, I can't. We're like, just move and I'll move. It's like, you're an idiot.
Harass people. Hey, get out of here now. You know what? Do not. I'm calling the cops. You know what? You leave these women alone. Get out. You go.
Good for her for sticking up like that.
Yeah, I love this.
I love that
I
respect.
have respect, and it does not matter. You don't harass people like this. All right.
I love that.
Like, I just don't understand people wired like that girl in the white. I just don't get it. Like,
Oh, it's messed up, man. But
Honestly,
that just shows us that there is good, loving people
Yeah,
in this
like,
world
literally.
who accept everyone. I love that.
Take it home and put it in your trash. Who do you think's gonna pick it up here?
atta girl.
Nobody. It just destroys the planet.
You just
Thank
opened
you.
up my door.
Yeah, you deserved it.
Oh, she's about to get owned up.
You just opened up my door.
Well,
Yeah, you deserved it. Don't be trash.
pick up your trash. Don't be trash.
Literally, like,
I
have even more respect that someone, you know, her age is actively.
about this planet.
Yeah.
Even though
She's what? What are you trying to say?
gonna leave it soon.
Where's she gonna go, Joss?
Heaven.
You hear that?
Yes.
You hear that?
She will be at those gates
You
and
better
walking in.
You better put a red carpet down for that woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Obviously, she wouldn't be wearing a mask, because why would she?
You better get the away from me.
Oh dang.
Everyone better stop yelling at me right now. It's on that.
Honey.
Is this girl drunk or what's
You're
going on?
yelling like crazy. Oh my gosh. That scream was something I've never heard before. That is not
It's
even
a
human.
temper tantrum.
I'll set some horn. And I have rear cameras on the way as well.
I beeped at you, yeah, because you shouldn't be
like
trying
3
to
times.
break into buildings.
Break in the building. I just showed you that I live there.
Okay, but before that, I didn't know that, did I?
Is it your business once again?
I live here.
So she
So
assumed-
it's safety of me and my building.
And he's in uniform.
Key right here.
She assumed this police officer was breaking into the building he lived in.
I'm not getting a citation.
Oh, you are. You are.
No, I'm not. I'll fight it tooth and nail.
Right, you're still getting it.
Well, I'm not going to pay
See you
it.
in court, though.
I'll see you in court.
Failure to pay.
That's so. You look like an idiot, Karen.
It's just like
You just assumed he was breaking in to the house he
I'm
lived
just so disgusted by some of these women that I
I
don't.
apologize on their behalf.
I mean, your name's not Karen, so it's okay.
No, but women as a whole.
Look, I'm not here saying men are great. Trust me, men do a lot of
Chads.
shitty things. Is there a name for the men that do those shitty things?
Chads.
I think it's undecided though. Some people say Chad, some people say Brad's, some people say Jared. I don't know.
Jared's.
How about you mind your business, Karen? Really? Why don't you do yourself a favor? Go walk by it and see if it's turned on or not.
What? You have to pay to do that.
Really?
There's what? There's a new law in
Well,
Pennsylvania.
I don't live in Pennsylvania. I'm just driving through.
Right.
Bye.
Take your clothes off. Take your dogs out. You can have them out.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can have them out. You can have them.
Thank you. You're right. Yeah. It's none of your business. Go call them. I can't wait. Call them. Call them. Call them so you can look like a hole.
I mean, you're the one who's gonna get cited.
I'm not going to get cited because I'm leaving right now. Stupid.
I'm on the Karen side. I don't know what was in the car. I couldn't hear. I'm assuming probably a dog or a baby. Because I heard her say, like, is the air conditioning on? 100% I'm on this Karen side. Like, what are you doing? You don't leave a dog or a baby in a car. You just don't do that.
I'm sorry, you're not over the line. You're not over the line. You're not over the line. Right? You're not over the line. This isn't over the line. Yeah, see that? It's over the line. It is over the line. Ma'am, the front of the car is supposed to stop at the line. So instances like this doesn't happen. Excuse me? When did I become? It's not law. It's not law. It's common sense. It's common sense.
Okay, let me start by saying her wheel is not over the line, it's on the line. The car is definitely over the line. But if the BMW hit the car over the line, it is technically the BMW's fault. Even though the car is over the line, if you hit the car, then it's your fault. It's like if someone parks over the line, like in between two spots, and you hit their car or hit off their mirror trying to park, it's your fault. They shouldn't have parked like, but it's still your fault.
Is it bothering you? What's bothering you about this?
Because it looks like
Oh, so I have nice kids, but their drawing looks like
No, man, let me tell you something. You're not supposed to do this. Association finds out, they'll fine you.
The entire neighborhood has zero problem with it except you.
Okay.
You have had a problem with me since I moved in here.
no. We saw a guy that didn't have slanted eyes.
Oh, and again, slanted eyes. Here we go again. Here we go again. Please take your wife home, sir. Please take your wife home, sir.
I can't even say much, guys. Honestly, at first, I wanted to be like, they're old, you know, they're gonna complain about stuff. And then that one comment, and I was just like, why'd you have to say that?
Mask on. But you have your mask on.
Exactly. You don't.
What does your mask do if it doesn't protect you?
It does protect you.
Then why are you scared
Why
of
can't
me
you wear
who has
yours?
a medical disability?
What's your disability?
I don't have to tell you my medical disability.
Okay.
You don't know my medical disability.
So then maybe you shouldn't be out and about if you can't wear a mask. How about that?
In case you don't know. Then you would not cover my oxygen because that is what.
Well, if you need oxygen, then you shouldn't be out and about.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
That's a good one. That's actually such a great, I always love that one when people are like, you know, I can't wear a mask because I have this. And they're like, oh, well, if you're immune compromised and you can't wear a mask because of whatever you just said, then you shouldn't be out and about because this virus could definitely kill you. So what are you doing out and just acting normal?
He just cussed at me and he threw my money at me. For real. He just flat out cussed at me and threw, because I said that he looked high. And see, that's what's wrong with y'all young folks now. Y'all don't respect y'all's elders. Even if I was wrong, you should have respected me. It's just that simple. I can record as long as they got cameras.
That's just entitlement.
Study the laws.
So he assumed that the guy was high and then said, even if you're not high, you should still respect me because I'm your elder. Well, guess what, bucko? I don't respect no one.
I'm talking about today. I purchased a cup of coffee today, and all I expect your employee to do is say thank you. Okay? And for you to be, he did not apologize for that. You're lying. You're lying. He didn't say thank you, and you're lying. You wasn't even around. Today, I bought a cup of coffee. This is my second cup of coffee here tonight. Okay? My second cup. And I asked the guy, why don't you say thank you? I asked this guy, why doesn't he say thank you? And they want to make an issue.
I'm about to walk off the set right now, guys. I can't even begin to tell you. This is at a Starbucks. I used to work at a Starbucks. If someone came in and said to me, why didn't your employee, why didn't the person you're working with say thank you that I bought a coffee? I would probably just laugh in their face. Like, you think I'm gonna thank you for coming into the corporation and buying a coffee? You're wrong.
You're gonna complain about that?
Yeah, Frank, this is my property.
Okay, that's not yours. That's the association's. Call them.
No,
Are you just gonna complain and about everything to me?
I bought this, Greg. You see anybody? I bought this in my rail. This is my rail. This is not the association.
You are one psycho
I want you to
freak.
give me some of my money back because
Oh,
the
sure.
scratches you made.
Okay, let's.
$5's not gonna cut it, Greg.
$5's not gonna cut it?
You can see the scratch from there. You can see the scratch.
Oh my God, I've never paid anybody to shut their mouth before. But I'll tell you what, this is the first time. This is gonna feel so good. There's $20. Make sure you hit those meds today.
I'm very confused here. I don't understand. He was cleaning a pole and she got mad at him? Is that what happened? Like a railing? I really don't understand the situation. Like I always say, guys, context is very important. I don't want to just judge before I understand the whole thing. Again, backstory is very important, but that's okay, because guess what? I can make things up in my head and then have my own story and say that she's in the wrong.
Pay them and leave.
Because why do we have to even deal with this?
Look how much food you guys got.
Ordered so much and you're gonna leave without paying? Without paying?
You still ordered it. They still cooked your
Still left
food.
without paying. You still left without paying.
You came up to us.
Because you're video recording.
For them, for their protection.
Okay.
Go. Pay them and leave.
Let's just take care of it. You guys
Pay them and leave.
Everybody.
Pay them and leave. Trash.
No, we're not trash.
More trash. Pay them and leave.
Trash. The fact that you're video recording and like
Just go and
Bye.
Again, I don't like, so what, they ordered food and they just didn't want, they're trying to dine and dash? They said they didn't leave food there, so like then you're admitting to eating food and then not wanting to pay for it. It's very hard to pass judgment on people when you don't understand the whole story, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You gotta pay for your goddamn meals.
You're really close.
Are you afraid?
Ooh.
You should run away.
I don't like
But you have your super mask.
Like I kinda wanna back away a little bit. It's a little close to me.
I
Like,
don't need protection from you.
Jeez.
Oh, you just touched me. I
Oh
really wish you
no, I touched you.
Are you gonna leave the store?
Are you gonna leave the store? Are you gonna leave the store? I'm aggressive? I can't. Okay.
The thing I wanted to say, which you wouldn't let me say, if I ever come back here again, and this thing is proven to be a hoax, I want an apology from each and every one of you.
I don't know. I don't know. Like what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like how could you think it's a hoax? If you're watching this video and you think the whole thing's a hoax, I want to know in the comments down below. Why? Like I need a logical reason as to why the government would just fake this whole thing.
America! For America!
America! Yeah!
Hey, yo.
He used to this. They've been together 500 years.
America.
I don't really know. She just seemed like she was really drunk. And he was like, I mean, you heard whoever was filming, I think it was whoever was filming, they're like, oh, he's used to this. Like, it seemed like this was just routine for him. So maybe she just drinks and then gets disorderly. I don't really know. Maybe she wasn't drunk, but she kind of seemed like it. All I do know is, guy's a Falcons fan. And that in itself is a pity, so I'm sorry. Is that police? No way.
Welcome to favelas.
Wow.
Eccoli. Olè, presa.
Good for her, she deserves it. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it literally, it pains me to see grown adults, human beings that are not 4 years old acting like literal children. Like, why are you doing this thing?
The guy with the Black Lives Matter thing is here and I'm gonna film him. So this is a disgrace because everyone who watches my Facebook knows that that's very, very bad. That Wells Fargo would have something a bank with the Black Lives Matter thing. Can I see your mask? Sorry, can I see your mask? My mask? No, I want to see his mask. This is Wells Fargo Bank and I wanted to see your mask. Okay. Because you're not meant to wear it in Wells Fargo. I asked nicely. Okay, but we talked about that earlier.
I understand, but you can't record in a
Okay.
And I actually needed to delete it because you can't record in numbers.
Okay, but he's wearing a Black Lives Matter. He's wearing that, a very dangerous organization.
I understand what you're saying, but we do not allow you to record team members or customers.
Okay.
Stop recording.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is just, it's not necessary. Just go about your business. Just do what you gotta do. Let him wear whatever he wants. You wear whatever you want. Everyone's happy. Wearing an American shirt, you should know all about freedom of speech. So let him just support whatever he wants.
If I don't wear a mask in the subway. What? Does the final part destiny or for you guys if I don't wear a mask? No problem. I'm just curious, like, Actually, it states that as long as you can maintain 6 feet distance, you don't have to wear the mask.
But you guys don't
if
look
you
6
want to
feet apart.
step within 6 feet of me, I'll gladly put on the mask.
Okay.
So would you like to do that?
I mean, I feel like you guys are within less than 6 feet of each other.
You're the one that approached us, so would you
But I'm
like to
6
keep
feet
the
away though.
distance?
I'm 6 feet away though.
Okay, now we're 6 feet away and I don't have to wear my mask.
I mean, you should probably wear a mask during a global
You're the
pandemic
person that
like
calls someone, you know what I mean? When someone sells like water bottle on the streets,
Well,
you're the person that calls them. That's what you are. All right, Carrie, you're like the male version of Carrie. So have a nice day.
Really, sir?
Yeah.
Hold on, what's your name?
Yeah, you know, I'm ready to say it.
Okay,
Yeah, have a nice day, man.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah, you too. Take care, Karen.
I love that the cops called him a Karen. I love that. Because he's 100% right. Saying that the cops aren't 6 feet apart, odds are they're partners. So odds are they don't have to be 6 feet apart, because odds are they're riding around in the car without masks all day, every day, baby. They're a squad. They're partners. They're a duo. So that's how it goes. They don't have to wear masks, because if one of them gets it, the other one gets it, because they're together. That's it. That's how it's a done deal. It's like they're part of the circle. They're part of the bubble, right?
Guys, don't do meth.
No, I got this one.
This is actually going on YouTube.
Yep, and it's good, because guess what?
What's up?
You're gonna be on YouTube.
Oh my god, I already am. I have a YouTube channel.
You're gonna be on there for being missing in action.
Missing in action.
Yes, in your own defense.
Guys, you see first person view of Windex? Of Windex?
That's not nice.
Hey, this is the new squad.
I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, he was making jokes about like meth or something. I don't know if she was on anything or not, but like this guy's just trying to antagonize her and then film it and then make fun of her for it. Like he was literally spraying her with Windex. Honestly, the guy filming just seems like a huge dick. Like that's all I gotta say. This person, I mean, again, maybe there's more to it, but from what this person, like it just seemed like he's trying to antagonize somebody and then film it for YouTube, and it's like, sick man, you look like a huge ass. So, you heard it here first.
I don't feel like it. You can go around the block. You got a different block.
No, I live on this block, actually. Yeah. He's threatening the dog. How are you doing? Bye!
I don't know why she didn't want him there, but that's very funny. Oh man, that would feel so like if you were the Karen, you'd be like, wah wah. Like that would be so embarrassing.
Oh no! Oh yes! The handles!
Oh man.
Well, finally we meet the end of the road. I've been looking forward to this all my life. So, Target, I'm not playing any more of those games.
Like, why? Why do you have to be like this?
Yeah.
Okay, where is it being broadcast?
Everywhere, all over the world.
All over the world?
All over the world on Instagram, yeah. Millions of viewers. So,
Millions
say cheese.
of viewers.
You're on candid camera.
Okay, thank you.
That poor cop.
CBI or 1039? CBI.
Okay. Melissa, what I mean, have you spin around and just put your phone down
What?
first, okay? You should put your phone down.
Oh my god.
She's
I'm sorry.
surprised?
Right.
Oh my gosh.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
Oh my.
You're doing it to me because I'm Jewish.
No, you just made some poor employee who probably makes minimum wage pick up after you for no reason. Like, whatever, you don't like masks, that's fine, but like, don't make someone else's life hard because you don't like masks.
¿Ya? ¿Ya te puede ir? ¿El vidrio es mío, ¿verdad?
Pero no me puedo dar pesos.
No, no traigo pesos, es lo que traemos. ¿Está bien? Ya está.
Yeah, like, how do you not like a windshield? You know? Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe there's some things that I don't know about windshields because I'm not a car person, but like, I feel like it's just, you can see through it and there's no holes, you're good. That's it.
We will take you or jail. That's your second option.
Or jail? Oh my god, I'm so afraid of jail.
Oh, yes.
Cause jail, they outnumber you, you face, and you're afraid of them. Why? Why are you arresting me?
Yeah, I've seen that one before. Like, people on Facebook say that I sound annoying, but I'm like, but this lady, you know? Like, that is maybe one of the most annoying things I've ever heard in my life.
She was hard to miss, but when he turned around and tried to pull her over, she did not stop. Instead, she called 911 on herself.
911? Hey, I'm being followed by 2 officers. I need a sergeant or somebody in charge. I'm not pulling over for these officers.
Oh my gosh. I've seen that one before too. Like, just pull over. Just pull, what do you mean? There's officers right there. There's officers right behind you. Like, I know that people like impersonate officers and that sort of thing. Like, I know, I get it. But if you know it's the police, then just pull over.
Oh, Lord! I am legend!
Watching her lick the door gives me anxiety about the germs. Like, what did the year do to me that's what I'm concerned about? Like, I'm like, is there COVID on the door? Who knows? Who knows what else is on the door? COVID might be the least of your worries, licking a public door. Ooh, crazy stuff.
Because I am 100% legal. Coming for your job. North don't sell, baby. Federal crime.
She thinks we're on her side.
Yeah, I know. That's what I love about it.
The doggy.
I know how to take a seat for the lady. Do you? Good dog. He ain't put his hands on me, I'll get up. No, don't touch me! Get your hands on me! No! 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 I protect under federal law. I've been working undercover.
Aw, the dog. The dog is obviously very stressed out, which I don't like, because that's not fair for the puppy. But like, I like how everyone's tough until they actually start like getting detained or arrested. Like, I'm not sure if they were just cuffing her or if they were actually taking her to jail. But like, everyone's like, yeah, I'm sick, until that starts happening, and then obviously she starts freaking out. Oh man, I don't know what she did though. I don't know what she did. But man, the dog, aw, I'll adopt it.
God!
This is why I don't come out!
I ain't never seen no like this in my life! You hate to see it, boy! Out of here!
Ooh, at least the people inside are having a good time, you know? Like, things seem to be going well for them, I guess. I guess that's the positive, because I don't know what what is going on with that lady. Was she kicked out and is trying to get back in? I don't know.
Just in case. Oh, she's trying to block him, with those NFL jukes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, 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 oh.
Ooh, like, getting trolled by kids is so annoying. But like, why can't people just let kids be kids? Like, it seems like she's just upset because maybe they're not supposed to be skateboarding there, like whatever, I don't know what that building is, but it looks fancy. But like, just let kids be kids. They're outside, they're playing, as long as they're not harming anybody or themselves, I don't really see what the issue is. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm not gonna let go. We're gonna call the police and deal with this the right way. Okay? You're not gonna go anywhere. We're gonna call the police.
Yeah, you know, I'll happen to you when you assault someone.
Didn't assault her.
Come here.
Can I have my glasses, please?
Turn around. She has behind your back.
He actually is.
I don't care.
You know
You
that,
turn around
right?
on me, it's gonna be bad for you. You face the other way. Don't move. Got it?
Yeah.
Put your feet together.
Ooh, yeah, you get caught stealing. That's what happens. I know a lot of stores have like a policy where if you catch somebody stealing, like just let it go kind of thing, because it could be dangerous to stop them. But I mean, I said he didn't assault her. He didn't assault her in this video. Maybe he did before. I don't know. I wasn't there. Didn't see the whole altercation. I'm not making assumptions. But in this video, like, he really just did the right thing. I mean, if that's the store policy, like if that's his job to make sure that things don't get stolen, what else is he supposed to do, really?
You wanted to ask me where my mask was? Why? But how the f am I eat with a mask on? How am I eat? You want me to eat? Y'all, how we supposed to eat? This woman gonna come over and ask me why I ain't got my mask on? Mask right here. She gonna ask me why I ain't got my mask on. I'm trying to eat my food. Now how the f I'm gonna eat my food with no mask on?
Okay, I love that person a lot. But like, so true. I understand that it can be frustrating when you're in a place and you're wearing your mask and then other people aren't wearing masks. But if it's a place like this that sells food, like if you go to a movie, you have to wear a mask everywhere else except for when you're sitting down in your seat because you're eating your popcorn, drinking your drink, whatever, you know? And like, agree with it or not, don't go to the movies then if you're really worried. Person's just trying to, it looked like maybe poutine, I don't know what that was. But whatever it was, a delicious snack, just leave them alone. Let them eat. Eat. COVID's the least of your worries if you're not eating, you know?
No, you're gonna read them to me right here and right now.
Let's walk outside. I'm gonna walk you out. Come on.
No, I'm not leaving with my personal belongings. This aircraft has my personal belongings. I paid for a ticket to ride this airplane and I'm going home.
Doesn't look like it.
I'm not leaving. And you're gonna tell me why I'm under arrest.
Already told you.
Oh, what is it? For trespassing? I bought a ticket. How am I trespassing? How am I obstructing?
Ooh, that's a bad situation. And everyone on that plane just really wants her to leave so that they can get going, you know? Ooh, like just go. I'm not leaving with my personal belongings. Well, get your personal belongings then. Because the more fuss you put up, the less they're gonna care if you get your personal belongings.
What is this? Blasphemy.
Smash that follow button, baby.
Oh, you started a new trend.
What? Follow button?
Yeah.
I'm a trendsetter.
Eamon almost missed our flight to playlist. Did you know that?
No.
Bro, she woke up 2.5 hours after we met. We literally put bets on if she was
That is insane.
Ask her, she barely made it.
If you're gonna sit there and have a meal, you should not be leaving tie the dog up. Put the baby in the chair across from you. Maybe they want something to eat. I don't know how babies work. I don't have one. But either way, a car is not the right answer, guys. It hurts to know these people exist. And you guys might get mad at me for saying this, but I'm happy knowing that these people won't exist much longer. You don't know my history. It's like, well, you just got caught in a lie. You just got pwned, baby. Pawned, I don't know. I don't know which one it is.
Those are those are the rules. I don't know what word I'm looking for. Kinda love that guy though. Just let him skateboard. Go about your day. Because now you're upset. They're kind of annoyed. Or, I mean, it looked like they were having fun. But either way, if you just leave and let them skateboard, then guess what? Everyone has a good day.